From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Friday morning to you. Thursday evening saw some postseason action, but it also saw 3 different Flyway titles clinched. Let's start there. It's 9 straight Flyway titles for Springs Golf. The Ledgers completed the conference season with a win at White Lake Country Club in Montello. They shot .336. No one was close in the season rankings to the Ledgers. Campbellsport held off Lomira and WLA in a close race for second. Individually, the Flyway first-team all-conference team consisted of Mayville's Ray Baldus, Lomira's Preston Jung, and 3 Ledgers, Ben Baker, Khalil Raybeck, and Conference Player of the Year Tyler Hoffman. Regionals for golf comes up early part of next week. Lomira Baseball also clinched a Flyway crown, and last night they did it outright with an 11-0 win over North Fondy in 5 innings. The Lions have now won 3 straight titles. Lomira actually won the conference by 2 games. Yesterday, Laconia dropped their Flyway season finale against Springs. Max Bauer was back to his usual self for the Ledgers. He tossed a complete game, giving up just 2 runs. 5-2 the final from Harebaker Field. WLA avoided a sweep yesterday thanks in large part to pitcher Andy Simon. The junior was wildly efficient. He threw just 73 pitches in a complete game 4-1 win at Campbellsport. The loss snapped a 10-game winning streak for the Cougars. And finally, Mayville scored a couple of runs late to get the 4-3 comeback win over Omro. They swept the Foxes. In the final Flyway winner crown on Thursday night, in soccer, it's Springs that wins the league for the 2nd straight time. The Ledgers beat Lomira 7-0, and they got some help from Mayville. The Cardinals knocked off Lourdes Valley Christian thanks to 2 goals from Ellie Woyan. 2-1 the final. Elsewhere in soccer, WLA beat Hustisford Dodgeland. The Vikings got goals from Lacey Keifenheim, Rosalie Hilbert, and Ava Belk. Omro beat Campbellsport 5-1, and North Fondy Oakfield put it on Wayland 7-0. In softball, a busy night with 6 games going on. WLA was in postseason play. The Vikings hammered Howards Grove 13-0 in 5 innings. Addie Supernan was 3 for 3 with 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. She says the team had the right mindset going into last night's game.
Coming into the game, I knew that the pitching wasn't going to be as strong, so I was just mentally prepared to wait back and drive it. I wanted a lot of liners and hard ground balls rather than pop-ups, and I told a lot of my teammates that, and I think we all executed that.
In the circle, Maddie Anhalt got the win. She struck out 13 of 18 batters she faced in the win. Coach John Supernan on Anhalt.
She's been that way all year. We knew we had something good on the circle, and all we have to do is play some defense and put some runs up for her, and she's going to compete every single game, and she did tonight.
With the win, the Vikings earned the right to play 2nd-seeded Lomira on Tuesday. Speaking of the Lions, last night they closed out Flyway play with a bit of a scare. They beat North Fondy 4-3 in 9 innings. They trailed heading into the bottom of the 9th before they came back and then walked it off. In non-con action, Campbellsport fell 4-0 to Random Lake. Springs got beat by Pacelli 7-5. Laconia and Mayville got nice wins. The Spartans beat Marshall 9-8, and the Cards knocked off Sussex Hamilton 4-2. According to our school, Omro's playoff game that was originally scheduled for yesterday against Oostburg will take place today. That's at Oostburg. Other events coming up on a slow Friday. Springs, Mayville, and WLA are sending athletes to the Vault Fest at Sun Prairie East High School in a track exhibition event. Mayville softball will test itself one last time here in the regular season. The Cardinals are going to Oakfield to take on one of the top teams in Division 5. Mayville still doesn't know its postseason opponent. They're waiting on that Omro-Oostburg result. And in baseball, a couple teams getting after it this evening. The Vikings go to Kiel to take on Division 2's second-ranked Raiders. Mayville baseball also plays today. They're at Waupun, another ranked team in D2. Both baseball games, 4:30 first pitches. That's what the Friday looks like. Not much on the schedule, but still an opportunity for you to get out there and take in a sporting event. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.